The Torrent This Top 10 is proudly brought to you by Pop Culture, Australia's leading online retailer for all your pop culture merchandise. With thousands of products available at your fingertips, including action figures, collectibles, pop vinyl, bobbleheads, statues, props, cards, graphic novels and books, DVD and Blu-ray, and much, much more, popculture.com.au is your one-stop shop for everything you need. popculture.com.au, proud supporters of the Torrent This network.
I need a fucking haircut, look at that. Go for it.
So at least you have hair to cut.
Welcome to the Torrent This Top 10, the show where Michael and I choose a topic, decide our own top 5, and then combine them to make the Torrent This Top 10 list. Our topic today, worst movie endings of all time. Now before we get into things, we must first predict what each other's top 5 will be, so let's start with Michael.
Hey guys, it's Michael. I'm not a cowboy today, so either apologies or you're welcome, whichever way you tend to go on that issue. Just here today for the top 10 worst movie endings. I have Dando's 5 here. Let's run through them as per usual, 2 to 5 in no particular order. I think he's going to throw Man of Steel up there. I think that's a movie that a lot of people were unhappy with, and he has established himself as the voice of the people. I think he's going to have Grease. They fly in a car. I mean, it's bad. Really bad. I don't know what's happened. I'm getting the giggles. I don't know why. Cowboy voice is coming back. This cameraman's professionalism astounds me. Matrix Revolutions. Not only is it a bad movie, but it's a terrible ending. We get subjected to a 20-minute Super Saiyan fight between Neo and Agent Smith that resolves in more questions than it answers. Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Aliens. Bad CGI. What were you thinking? It was not necessary. Shia LaBeouf. And number 1... Now, I think this is the only one that I'm super confident about, and I'm out of my comfort zone here. I even named it Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Well, I think that's what ROJ means, because I looked it up on the Googles. But yeah, Return of the Jedi. Apparently, it has dancing Ewoks. I don't even remember, but when I was looking at lists, people were talking about dancing Ewoks, and I was like, that sounds atrocious. And Dando loves Star Wars, so I assumed it would personally offend him. So that's my 5. Wow, these giggles are terrible. I gotta get this out of my system. I'm one cut! I'm not doing it again. Enjoy.
Hello there. Dando here to give you Michael's top 5 for the worst movie endings of all time. Now I feel I've got this one wrapped up in a nice, neat little package. I think I've got everyone right. 1 to 5. I'm fully confident that I've guessed these. Now that is a complete lie. I don't think I've actually got one. There's one that I'm pretty certain of, and I'll let you know. However, I think Michael, 2 to 5, is going to be The Village, because Michael's picked a few of the M. Night Shyamalan movies recently, so I think The Village, the ending to The Village is horrendous, and I think Michael's going to, make it accountable. So The Village will be Michael's 2 to 5. I think you'll also have another M. Night Shyamalan movie, and I think you'll have Signs, because the logic in that movie, I'm not even going to get into it now. I think if it outrages me, I think it would even outrage Michael even more. So, Signs. I also think he's going to have the original Batman, the one with Jack Nicholson as the Joker, because he kills Joker, and Batman isn't supposed to kill things. So, I think this would annoy Michael, and I don't know, he's a fan of Batman, and I feel he's either going to want to defend Batman, or he's going to think it's a horrendous ending, but I think he's going to have it in there, as in 2 to 5. I think he's also going to have Will Smith's I Am Legend. This is because Michael's a big reader, and this movie changed the ending of the book to a completely ridiculous, over-the-top ending. So I think that ending probably pissed Michael off quite a bit, even though it had Will Smith. So I Am Legend's going to be in his 2 to 5. But I think Michael's number 1. Now, I've had The Matrix in a few of his top 5s, and he's never ever picked it, but I think he's going to come through with me this time. I think it's going to be the end of the 3rd one. I believe it's Revolutions. So Matrix Revolutions, the end. That the movie itself is just terrible, but the ending, just plain disgusting. So The Matrix Revolutions, Hopefully Michael's number one. Hopefully I've got one of these right. I think I Am Legend's my saving grace. So let's see how Dano goes this week for the worst movie endings of all time.
Welcome to the Torrent List Top 10. Today we are discussing...
Worst movie endings of all time.
There was some questioning in your
I know.
voice.
I don't think for a second. You threw to me. I wasn't expecting it. It is.
Did you
it's
like
worse.
how he did it too? It was very subtle.
This is the... I like the squeak. That wasn't an added sound effect either.
That was my bumhole.
This is the first of a worst one we've done.
I know, we were saving worst ofs. This is what we were going to do, but you ruined it. We were going to do them every 10 as like a special, like the 10th.
You said that
20th,
once.
the
I didn't
30th.
acknowledge it.
No, I don't care. It's what we were doing.
Is this episode 10? It's about episode 8, I think.
And then some guy just comes along and is like, hey, do a worst of. It's like, oh,
So we have to listen to the people.
I have to.
So the worst movie endings, it was quite easy. You just have to do... I usually just do a quick Google search and then dumb it down to about 30 or so. And then
Yeah.
pick my top 5 from that.
I generally, before I go to Google, I like to just do the old brain,
Yeah, I always-
see if I can come up with any, then go to
Nothing,
Google.
nothing.
Just nothing? Not a single one?
No, I had a couple.
Yeah.
But first of all, we're going to thank our Pop Culture, our official sponsor. We're going to be giving away a $30 Pop Culture gift card. We don't have the card here at the moment, but
We did though, you gave it to me.
I don't know where it is. We'll find it later. It'll be here in the next scene. But here's the aggro bucket. The official Torrent is aggro bucket.
I put it in my pocket, I'm so dodgy. I'm so dodgy.
You now, what you do is on facebook.com/torrent this every week before the episode is filmed, we put up the topic and we ask for your opinion. And if you comment, or if you tag a friend, or if you share the photo, your name goes into this draw. Doing all three means 3 entries, and a couple of people did that this week, so good on them. So Michael's going to draw at some point during the episode a name out of this bucket,
And then I may eat it.
and he may or may not eat it because we all know how that went down last episode.
It worked well, I swallowed it.
It did. And it didn't cooperate with you apparently.
No.
But we're going to have a winner at some point during the episode, so stay tuned for that. And if you didn't comment, make sure you comment next time for the chance to win. The $30 gift card is back in your pocket,
No,
is it?
it's there.
Okay, it's there.
Also, I think it'd be cool if you commented on the Facebook page what you bought with it. That'd be kind of
That
cool.
would be kind of cool. So put a photo up. Share a photo of it.
Yeah.
Also, we'd like to thank our friends at Quota Shirt, but we must say something. It's all my fault. Let's just say it was my fault. These shirts do not belong to Quota Shirt. You
No.
cannot buy them at Quota Shirt.
Quarter shirts do not sell 10-year anniversary packs.
Anniversary.
It's late, alright?
This is just a Ninja Turtle shirt.
I thought it was a bum. I thought there were 2 chicks with a bum.
No, it's not.
This is a 10-year anniversary packs shirt.
But we do appreciate all the help that Quota Shirts do for us. They give us clothing to wear.
They do.
Each and every week, unless I ruin it. But big announcement, as of next week, not only do you have the chance by entering our competitions to win the $30 gift card for Pop Culture, but you also will get 50% off your purchase from Quota Shirt.
No!
Explosions!
Amazing!
That's starting the next episode, not this episode, the next episode. So thanks to our friend at Quota Shirt. The link to their shop's in the description of this video. Let's get into this top 10 worst movie endings of all time.
Number 5.
You're not ready? Go.
Okay, my number 5
Yes.
is Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
I didn't put this on the top 5, but I wasn't quite sure whether you're a fan of Lord of the Rings. But there's 2 ways of looking at this. Either you're not a fan and you really want to put this on the list because you hate the movies,
Yeah.
or you're just bitterly disappointed. What was it?
Will you indulge me for a recreation of the end of that movie?
Yeah.
Will you indulge me? So, okay, let me kick my chair out just a little bit. This is how it goes. You watching the movie? Watching the movie? Oh, this is the end scene. Oh, the end scene's over. Okay, that was a cool movie. Wait, there's more. Okay, another ending. Okay, that was fine. Okay, what? Why does this movie have 3 endings? I don't I'm leaving a 4th ending.
I heard it just keeps going.
Yeah, it just keeps going. It doesn't know how to wrap it up. It's just over. I mean, like the king's all like, "Oh, I'm a king," and then like fucking Frodo's at the Shire, and then Frodo's with the elves, and then it's just like end of the movie.
My thing is, I've never seen Lord of the Rings. I don't plan to watch it.
You should just watch the ending
That's a movie.
because it goes for not good.
I heard it's like 12 hours of your life.
It is,
3 of them.
and one of those hours is the ending.
Is that the 3rd one?
The 3rd one. And it's like, I know you haven't seen it, but it's like end sequence, fade to black, end sequence, fade to black.
You don't fade to black. Like it's the end.
They may not fade to black. But it's like end sequence. End sequence. End sequence.
Usually sequences do end though.
Yeah, but it should, like, no, like, it's the end sequence of the film. And then it's another end sequence of the film. And then it's
Does it have like the music build to like...
It's I don't like it.
I don't plan to watch it anytime soon.
No, that movie just needs to end.
Okay, so that's your number 5?
That's my number 5.
My number 5 is a movie that came out about 2 or 3 years ago. It's called The Devil Inside.
No,
Have you ever seen this movie?
No.
It's been voted one of the worst, if not the worst horror movie of all time.
Okay, I was about to say, is it a horror movie? Haven't seen it.
Now, it's about this... it's basically a woman... For 20 years ago or so, she gets possessed and kills 3 people, right? And then it's about her daughter grown up trying to work out what really happened, whether she was really possessed and blah, blah, blah. She hangs out these 2 guys. But then that woman, at the end, ends up getting possessed herself.
Yeah.
She's in the car with the guys, and then she possesses one of the other guys by breathing into his mouth. And the guy like speeds up, and then this is why it's a terrible ending. It's not a terrible ending because of the plot twist, or that it goes too long. It's just that the end of the movie is the screen goes to black and then says, for more information on what happens, go to our website. That's how the movie ends.
Really?
It probably is the worst ending to a movie ever. Like,
so you don't get the ending, you get an ad.
You don't find out what happens. It says, for more information, go to our website. I can't remember what the website is.
Did you go to the website?
And the website's not even working now.
Wow.
How bad is that?
That's really bad. That's like... You kind of feel bad for them because they tried to do something new.
Yeah.
And it just
failed. It's like we paid money to see this movie.
Yeah.
And now you're not giving us any chance to go do something.
Now you need to go to your shitty ad, which has probably got like ads that are going to pop up and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, terrible. So that in my opinion is a terrible way to end the movie.
If I had have seen that movie, it probably would have been on my list.
Yes, so The Devil Inside is my number 5. That kind of rhymes.
Number 4, War of the Worlds.
The remake?
Yes.
I didn't have this on your list, but can I just say, it's my number 3.
Oh, so close. Now, why though?
Because it absolutely outraged me that not only... Well, the movie annoyed the shit out of me because it wasn't about aliens, it was about Tom Cruise and his family.
Yeah.
But there's one scene where the son says, I've got this. And he like runs off into this blaze of spaceships, bodies and flames, right? But then he somehow beats them back home safe and sound.
And that's the reason?
That is
that is my reason.
That is a terrible fucking thing.
I don't care that the aliens die from our, That's
actually quite clever.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
That they die from all the parasites and shit now. Yeah, I don't care about that. That's cool. The fact that the kid runs off after the army.
Over the hill.
And then, a second after he's gone over the hill, flaming jeeps come the other way.
Flaming vehicles.
And he's just
thrown back.
And he's just he just rocks it. How did he get there?
Not even a scratch. And he beat them there.
I was very upset. And he was a terrible character too.
Yeah.
Whiny little bitch. The worst. Should have died.
It's just... and I will admit, when I saw him go over the hill, I was like, I kind of feel bad for him. But he fucking beat them home.
Yeah. There's another scene in that movie.
Spielberg, what were you doing?
There's another scene in that movie where Dakota Fanning goes off to pee in the woods. And she comes... Was she in that movie?
Yeah, she's the kid. Yeah.
She goes to pee in the woods. And then she comes to a river. And then all of a sudden, all these bodies start floating
I remember,
by. Did you see it in the cinema?
Yeah, I did.
Everyone in my cinema, when I saw that, laughed.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
When all these bodies started floating past, and she's like, everyone laughed.
That's your memory of War of the Worlds.
Yeah, that's it.
Whenever I think of War of the Worlds, I think of not enough aliens and
Yep.
a stupid kid surviving when he shouldn't have.
Terrible.
So that's my number 3.
So now you should probably do your number 4.
I'll do my number 4 right now. My number 4, I don't have to look because I know what it is. It's my newest movie on the list. Actually came out like a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any new movies on the list?
No.
It's got Ben Affleck in it. It's his latest
Gone
movie.
Girl.
Gone Girl.
Haven't seen it.
Do you want to know why the ending's bad?
No.
It doesn't have an ending.
So just you're still watching it right
See,
now.
I don't want to spoil the movie for you, but I think
I probably won't
I
see
think
it.
going into this, if you're watching this, you're gonna have to accept the fact that movies are gonna be spoiled for you.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen Gone Girl, and I'm about to spoil the ending, okay?
Wait until you see me do this. Then you can unmute it.
Yes.
That exact same motion.
So it's about him and his wife, and he comes home one day, and he wants. You don't find out at the start, but later on you find out he's going to get divorced. But he comes home one day from the bar, and his sister owns this bar. He says, "I'm not happy with my marriage." Blah blah blah. She says, "Go do something about it." He goes home. She's gone.
Yeah.
Gone girl. Well, shit goes on, and everyone accuses him of murdering her.
Yep.
Right. But actually, what it is she found out that he was cheating on her. So
With his sister.
No, with some smoking babe.
Okay.
But
Fair enough then.
Who's like,
Have you seen Ben Affleck's V?
Who's a lot younger than him, but she finds out. So she plans it out so it looks like she's been murdered. She goes into hiding. So it's this sort of a bit ridiculous that he's all over the tabloids, like who was that recent dude that shot his wife through the toilet door and stuff?
Stories.
Yeah. So now that was like this major news story.
Yeah.
It's like that, and all the news stories are talking about it. Oh, not Ben Affleck, I can't remember what his character was called, but like, oh, we should put him in prison, give him the death sentence, blah blah blah. So that was her way of getting back and him getting the death sentence. But then eventually, it all blows up in her face. She gets caught out in hiding, and then by like these random people. So she comes out of hiding and she makes it out like she was kidnapped and gang raped and stuff by her ex-boyfriend who used to stalk her, because she goes to him and says, oh, he used to hit me, blah blah blah. So she hangs out with him and then realizes that she is in deep shit. So she kills him and makes it look like on the security cameras that she's being gang raped and stuff, and then goes back home and everyone feels sorry for her, but he knows that she's been lying and she knows that he knows, but she's like, and that's it.
Does he kill her?
No, nothing happens. That's the end of the movie, right? In the last 5 minutes or so, she comes back and it's all happy. Everyone's like, oh, they're back together again. It's so great, blah, 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 blah. And his sister's like, she's a fucking maniac. You can't possibly stay with her. That's what it is, because she's pregnant with his baby. And he can't leave her because of the baby. She'll get to keep the baby because everyone will be like, oh, she's been gang raped and blah, blah, blah. And you're going to leave her. And everyone will be against him and he get the kid taken off him.
Is he like a senator or something in this? Is he someone
He
important?
is a random dude.
So why the fuck does he care what people think?
She is someone important. She, in the movie, her mother is a really famous author. She writes stories about Amazing Amy. The chick's called Amy. So her mother writes this book series called Amazing Amy, which is based off of her daughter's life. So everyone knows who she is because she's the daughter.
This movie sounds atrocious.
It's just really It's so confusing. It's an interesting movie, but you get to the end and you sort of think, okay, well, it's going to go one of two ways. He's either going to get his comeuppance or she's going to get it. No one gets
She should get her comeuppance?
Yeah,
what do you mean he's going to get his comeuppance? What, he sticks his dick in someone and they're just like, oh, fucking kill the guy.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Yeah, so that's... It's just... It doesn't end. And it just ends.
It sounds like an atrocious movie.
It's... I walked out really annoyed.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And the fact that it goes for 2.5 hours and it can't give you an ending.
That would get me all up in a fucking tizzy.
It goes for like 140 minutes and you don't get an ending.
That's bad.
Yeah. So it's worthy.
Again, if I had seen that movie, it would probably be on my list.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Gone Girl, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Like, it's good, and then you realise at the end that you probably just wasted 2.5 hours of your life. So my number 4 is Gone Girl. My number 3, do you know what my number 3 is?
Your number 3, War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
Oh, damn, I didn't have it.
Ah, bugger. I haven't got any of yours right yet either.
Yeah, we're pretty shit. I actually saw someone today that I used to work with, and he said to me, he's like, it's very evident that you and your mate don't know each other very well. You, sir, may be right.
Yes.
My number 3 is Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
Shit, I was going to put that on your list and I didn't. How bad is the end of that movie?
Let's ignore the fact that it's a bad movie in general.
It's an Indiana Jones movie, man.
But
The old ones are good.
No,
Yeah, the old
it's
ones are good.
not an Indiana Jones movie.
No, it's
well, it is, but like, you can't just be like, oh, it's an Indiana Jones movie. It's like, it's got aliens.
Yeah.
It doesn't need aliens. But like, the end movie, some fossilized alien gets woken up, melts some Hitler girl's face.
Kate Blanchett, yeah.
Why in this universe are there still Nazis in like positions of power in 2014? Is the Nazi party still really a thing in 2014 in Indiana Jones land?
Why are aliens a thing?
I can accept aliens.
Yeah, no, isn't what
The
second one
Third
was about?
Reich, yes, but that's like
The
based
third one?
in like the 60s
based
or
back in the day.
70s.
Yeah.
So they find this fossilized alien, and then the alien wakes up, because that's what happens when you're fossilized. You just wake up.
You do.
Melts this chick's face, and then flies off in like possibly one of the worst CGI spaceships I have ever seen.
There was no need. Oh, the alien was enough. Then you give us the spaceship as well.
Yeah, oh, it's bad. It didn't need the alien.
The AT spaceship looks better than this.
It does. And I'm not a Shia LaBeouf hater.
Where is he now?
I don't know. He's gone fucking troppo.
Yeah.
But like, I don't even hate the fact that he's Indiana Jones' illegitimate son in this. I don't even hate that. I just hate that there's an alien and a bad CGI spaceship in... And then, like, there's just all these old people at the end. It's like the end is like Cocoon.
Yeah.
It's just like this. It should have been just like Indiana Jones just in the retirement home because fuck this movie.
Yeah.
This movie is shit. And the ending's worse. I tried to not put bad movies on the list.
Yeah.
I tried to put good movies.
Never succeeded so far.
And then, what? Like, no. War of the Worlds is okay. And Lord of the Rings is okay.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Indiana Jones, you are the exception. You're a terrible movie. Get out of my life.
Only number 4, though. Only number 4.
Yeah, only the Crystal
Temple of
Skull.
Doom is...
Temple of Doom is amazing.
There you go. I know some things about Michael. That's his favourite word now.
Well, you know. You work with these people, it rubs off on you, unfortunately. I'll defer to your number 2, as you haven't spoken for a while.
I haven't. Do you think it's time to do number 2?
No. I think by that not so subtle hint, it's time to draw a prize.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay, fine.
No, it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, facebook.com/torrent this. If you haven't liked the page, do it. The link's in the description of the video. Next week, you can enter the draw if you haven't already. But the people who have entered this week, the topic, worst movie endings of all time. Michael's going to draw out the winner of this week's, here it is, $30 gift card for Pop Culture, our major sponsor. We love them very dearly. Go for it, Michael. Oh my god.
I got one. It's the one we discussed too. Okay, so first, this may take a while.
This is the movie this person
The
commented.
movie is The Mist. Now, The Mist is a good movie. It has an amazing ending. Have you seen The Mist?
I've read about it.
Okay.
It kills his family.
So there's monsters in the mist, and they're driving, trying to escape, and the car runs out of fuel. And there's 4 of them in the car, one of which is his daughter. He's got a gun with 3 bullets. Now he knows that they're going to be devoured horribly by these like weird alien creatures in the mist. So to save the people in the car, the torment of being eaten alive, he shoots them, including his daughter. He puts the empty gun to his head and pulls the trigger and like has an animal scream because he just killed his daughter and now he can't kill himself.
He had 3 bullets.
Yeah,
And
and
he
there were
killed-
4 people in the car,
4 people.
including himself.
Did he know he had 3 bullets?
Yes, he knew.
So he's a
He sacrificed him. He left.
so he
him-
knew he would be devoured.
He knew, but he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
just hoping, you know.
Yeah.
And then the army rolls through with
Yeah, I read
tanks and flamethrowers, and like he's rescued.
Yeah, apparently it's just moments after.
30 seconds after he killed everyone, the army runs through. It is a great ending to a movie.
People would call it bad because it's not your happy ending, but not all movies have to end happy.
They don't, and less of them should. And by the way, this movie was picked by Michael Gershwitz.
Michael Gershwitz.
So, Michael Gershwitz, congratulations.
You have won a $30 gift card for Pop Culture. You
You
had
have won
36
this gift
hours
card?
from the airing of this video to claim it.
But because you won it with a bad choice, this is what happens.
He literally just wiped his anus with it.
Delicious.
Amazing. That is now. It didn't look like a mark on it.
I did.
That's fingerprint. It's
I
all
put
right.
some stank on it.
Okay then. So The Mist.
The Mist by Michael Gershwitz.
What other ones do we have here? Just run through them quickly. Max Blake, he said Gone Girl.
Oh,
So I
there you
agree
go.
with that. We've gone
Yeah.
through Gone Girl.
We've got Victoria Leanne who said The Mist. What the fuck is happening?
People agree with
Why is this one so big? Is this the one I was supposed to grab?
No.
We should have worked this out ahead of time.
Sarah Schoenfelder, she says Donnie Darko. Have you seen Donnie Darko?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I can't remember how it ends though. Doesn't he kill himself?
Some weird time travel.
Yeah. Because
Some guy, and there's a guy.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
TMNT2.
That's
Teenage
the
Mutant Ninja Turtles
Super
2.
Shredder with
Todd
Kevin
Murphy.
Nash.
Kevin Nash, man. Kevin Nash is amazing. Have you seen that movie where that guy takes off his shirt?
What?
That show about Mike and he's a stripper?
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike? Kevin Nash is in that.
He
Amazing.
is. Beck Savage, good name, says Indiana Jones 4, which is
Okay.
with you.
Speed from Paul Meddings. I like the ending of Speed.
Doesn't he save the day?
He does save the day.
How's it a bad ending?
He gets, maybe it's him and Sandra Bullock talking about having sex that they don't like.
Darren Dando says It. That's the Stephen King
Okay.
one because it turns out to
I
be-
never saw it the whole way through. That shit is scary.
And it's long. You know what happens? The end is that it's a giant spider living in the sewer, and its soul goes into the body of the clown to kill kids. It's a giant spider.
Okay, sounds bad.
Terrible.
Indiana Jones 4, Ryan Sarah.
Okay. Alan Hutton says The Village. Yeah, that's an atrocious ending. It's just. What's his name? M. Night
Shyamalan. He had one. No, he had two.
What was his second one?
He's so
Not Unbreakable.
The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable.
You're Unbreakable.
It's a great movie.
The Village for you though is it turns out that it's an Amish.
They're Amish people.
Yeah, it's shit.
Isabel Khalif, It.
And Michael Gershwitz again because he, ladies and gentlemen, tagged a friend and he shared the photo that we put up on the Facebook page as well. So he got 3 entries, and look what happens. You put 3 entries in, and he fucking won. So
you know what that means I have to do? Where's the third one?
Where is the third one? Is it still in here? Oh, there's more in here.
Oh no!
Here we go. Michael Gershwitz, there's his third one.
Sam Chadwick, I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. You know why it's a bad ending?
Because it changes the book.
Yeah, it changes
the
book.
alternative ending that ships with the DVD
Zombies have feelings.
is it's vampires.
Vampires
please.
have feelings. Ashley Tricky, he says Enemy. Now that's a movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. Haven't seen it.
Neither.
But maybe it must be a shit ending.
Andrew Saleve,
Salave, yeah.
The Last Matrix. Completely understandable. Neo, is he alive? Is he dead? I don't know.
Third movie, horrendous.
That's too much paper. I'm not
You're
eating
going to eat it?
that.
Okay.
No, too much.
All that for nothing. But thank you to all those who entered this week. And make sure, as I said, this week, Michael won it because he had 3 entries.
He had so many entries, I can make it rain like I'm in a strip club.
Strip club. So tag your friends, share the photos, and comment. 3 entries, you probably pretty much get not guaranteed, but you got triple a chance of winning.
Well,
So
look,
he won it
100% of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So that is the Torrent This Pop Culture giveaway for the worst movie endings of all time. Now it's time for number 2, and you want me to keep the proceedings on?
Yeah.
I did speak a lot that time though.
So did I, though.
Rock off for it. Whoever loses has to do it.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Shit.
Do it.
My number 2 is Signs.
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 My number 2, Signs.
Oh!
We finally did it again.
Where's there should be, you need to put a red button here right now. I'm gonna press it. Are you ready? This red button that you put here. No, I want a red button. I press the red button, and now there's balloons. There's balloons falling. Balloons and confetti.
To digital.
I pressed the red button, and
Wait,
now
I haven't done it yet. Push it now.
bang, beep, and now there are balloons and confetti. It's amazing. Yeah, you just made it hard for yourself doing that.
Okay, so we both got Signs. That's awesome.
That's good.
So, why do you hate Signs? The fact that the aliens invaded a planet that is mostly water, and that's their, Achilles heel.
And water is like acid to them.
It kills them.
Yes, I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah.
I'll lock that one in.
You know who it was again?
Who?
M. Night Shyamalan.
Was it Shyamalan?
Again.
Fuck, he makes some terrible movies.
He started making twists for the sake of making them, and everyone
Yeah.
just stopped liking his movies.
Have we had any recent Shyamalan's, or is he done?
I'm not sure. I think he's done a recent one, but I couldn't tell you at the top of my head.
Yeah.
But it was Signs and The Village. I think they came one after each other, and it was just a double whammy of shit.
Double whammy of terrible.
It just no payoff
Twists
at all.
for the sake of twists are not a good idea.
But what?
And they need to make sense.
How do you write a movie script? Because obviously you put a lot of hours into writing a movie script.
Yeah.
A lot of your life goes
Yeah.
into it. Why the fuck did not someone who was proofreading that script go, wait a minute.
This isn't good.
So these aliens are invading Earth
Yeah.
because why?
Yeah.
Why would they invade Earth?
Well, they need our resources.
That killed them.
Maybe mate. Let's fix his movie for him. Maybe these aliens were like part of like an Islamic terror cell or the alien equivalent, and they were coming to Earth to get weapons of mass destruction, water to use on their home planet.
But if
I just fixed the movie.
no,
It all makes sense now.
it actually does.
They came to Earth to get weapons of mass destruction to take back to their planet to take down the man.
But why were they spending so much time haunting one family in a house?
Oh, because they're also dicks.
Yeah, they were bored.
They were like, yeah, while their water sucking machine was working, they were just sitting on their spaceship and they're like, hey, Bob, you know what'd be fun? Let's go fuck with those guys.
If you actually look at the background, there's actually a water sucking machine.
Yeah.
That actually saves the movie.
I've saved it.
That's not number 2 anymore.
Fucking pay me money.
It deserves number 2 just because that wasn't thought into it when he made the movie. It was just, this would be a cool twist.
Yeah.
They would never see it coming.
And M. Night Shyamalan, if you want to pay me to do like a 2-minute video at the end of your movies and explain it, I'm open to that.
I'd watch
Call
it.
me.
Maybe you should film a video doing that.
Yeah.
Explaining all of his movies.
All of them. New series. M. Night Shyamalan explained.
New story. You can make up reasons why movie endings are shit. And you can give a good logical reason for it.
That's it. Done.
So
Because I don't have
series.
enough stuff to do.
Okay,
And
then.
you don't have enough stuff to edit.
But number 2, Signs.
Signs. You haven't spoken in a while. Go first. No rock-offs.
My number 1?
Yep.
Do you reckon you know what it is?
I hope so.
You told me before we went on the air, I pretty much nailed it, so let's see if you have.
Return of the Jedi.
Fucking nailed it.
Dancing Ewoks.
No, that's not why.
Oh, why?
That is shit.
Yeah.
The whole last act? It's just terrible. But I'm going for the new digitally re-released version.
Ooh, is that the one that's got... I don't know.
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, that's what
the
I
new
was-
Ghost.
Yep.
Now, I at first...
Is he the new ghost next to the old ghost? Or
Yes.
is he...
No, it's just to replace the ghosts. Now, in the original Return of the Jedi, they had the guy that played Darth Vader when he took his mask off at the end of the Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
In a Jedi robe, right?
Yeah.
Younger. Well, not younger, just in a robe.
Less fucked up?
Yeah. So he looked fine. And then they changed it to Hayden Christensen in the new movies. Now, I at first, everyone was outraged. I defended George Lucas because I said, well, logically, he's doing it for the new generation because the new generation aren't going to know who the old ghost is.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it. I thought, why are so many people outraged? There must be a reason. Then I thought about it. You see his face when he takes his fucking mask off.
So you know who he is?
Yes, so
Yeah.
you know what he looks like.
Yeah.
So, because when you watched the original version, you weren't confused as to say, who the fuck was that guy? You
No,
knew
you
who
knew
it was.
because you'd seen his face.
So why... And one guy said to me, it's because it was when he was Last Jedi. Well, no, he did something good.
Yeah.
So he became the good Jedi again. Even if that is true, why the fuck would he not have the younger version of Obi-Wan and the younger version of Yoda? Like, why did he not change it?
Yeah.
He left the old Obi-Wan and the old Yoda.
Wait, is Yoda dead?
Yeah, he dies in Return of the Jedi.
I didn't even know that.
He doesn't get killed, he just dies of old age.
Oh, lame.
He just disappears. And his last words are, just the impersonation.
Yep.
I think it's, this might not be word for word, he's laying in bed. He's like, there's another Skywalker.
And is that talking about Princess Leia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, you're not meant to know who it is at the time.
Yeah.
But I think Luke Skywalker at the time thinks he means his father.
Luke, I am your father. How shitty, like how bad does the actor who played Darth Vader have it? All of his lines got redubbed,
Yeah.
and now it's been cut out of one of the 2 scenes that you see his face.
No, he didn't. I don't think he was the guy that played him in the suit. He was just. I think they just picked that dude. I could be wrong, so don't get outraged if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that dude was just an actor for those 2 scenes. He wasn't playing the guy in
In the suit? Why wouldn't you?
Because I
Why would
think
you
he was
pay
built like a brick shit house, 6 foot tall.
Why would you pay 2 actors?
I don't fucking
He's
know.
got to deliver like 2 lines. Why wouldn't you just use him?
Because maybe he wasn't pretty enough. I don't know.
I have questions, and I need answers.
Okay then, this is something I need to Google. But yeah, so not only Ewoks, just the fact that George Lucas can't leave enough alone. It's just, and his logic makes no sense.
George Lucas,
He's a fool,
leave it alone.
idiot. All right.
Touch your line.
So my number 1 worst ending of all time: Return of the Jedi, Star Wars. I know there's a lot of people are going to be annoyed by that.
Well, I
fucking
picked
care.
it. I picked it.
Yeah.
I got one.
It's a bad ending,
I got
isn't it?
the one.
It's like of all this, it's embarrassing. Like, when I was watching I took Nicola to the Star Wars marathon, right? And I was trying to convince her that Star Wars is not cool, but Star Wars is acceptable. It's good.
Yeah.
It's fine. And I get halfway through Return of the Jedi, and I'm like, I'm watching midgets in teddy bear suits. That's what it is. It is little people in teddy bear suits, and they take down the Empire.
with sticks.
The what are they called? The not the
AT-ATs or the ATSTs?
No, the Empire. Who's the good guys? Rebels. The Rebels.
Yeah.
Couldn't take them down over 2.5 movies.
Ewoks.
Teddy bear suits take them down in half a movie.
Yeah.
With rocks and little things.
And you can tell from the start of Star Wars that the Rebels have been trying for a while.
yeah, they didn't.
It's not just 3 movies.
He's going for the jungle warfare thing. It doesn't work when it's teddy bears.
No, it really doesn't.
So, Return of the Jedi, yes. So, I'm going to try and guess what your number 1 was.
Okay.
Was it Matrix?
Nope.
Damn it.
I Am Legend.
I had that. That's not number one.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I had I Am Legend right there.
Okay, so I win because I got the one as well.
Yes.
But yeah, I Am Legend. Okay, my pet peeve is when people take a book and they make a movie out of it. Well, that's not my pet peeve. I enjoy it when people do that.
Yeah.
But when they start changing things that don't need to be changed. This is why I have a very hard time watching The Walking Dead. Because they change things, and Game of Thrones. Because they change things that don't need to be changed. I understand you need to cut parts out to keep things moving at a good pace. But some things just don't need to be changed. And I Am Legend, they changed the end. In the end, you're supposed to learn something. You're supposed to learn that these vampires aren't the animals that we think they are. They still have some of their humanity left, which means there might be hope. But instead, we get, yo man, I'm Will Smith, I'm an awesome action hero, watch me blow myself up for no goddamn reason. It doesn't, it's just stupid. I get it. Will Smith wants to be the hero. He wants to like go out in a blaze of glory, because that's what Will Smith does these days apparently. Except for that one movie with his kid where he carries around like typewriter things.
Oh.
The Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, the book, you took the book, and you were like, this book is so good, we're gonna make a movie out of it. Not once, but twice. The Omega Man, and then I Am Legend. And then you go, you know what? We can improve on this book. No, you can't! You can't improve on the book. If you could have improved in the book, you wouldn't have picked the book in the first place to make the movie out of it.
The camera is going shaking up mad. You are outraged.
I apologise.
I haven't seen the Omega Man. How does that end? Does it ruin it as well?
No, it ends fine.
The way it's supposed to be?
It ends the way it's supposed to be.
Then why did they change it for I Am
I
Legend?
don't know. And then the kick in the teeth is the DVD ships with the alternate ending, which is the original ending, and it's better.
Oh, they should have just left it in.
It's better.
They even went to the trouble to film it.
Yeah, he's standing there. He hands over the one that's sitting on the slab, and this is after he's cured her. So he knows he has the cure now, and he hands her over, and it's like it's this understanding between these two people, and you get a feeling that in the future maybe they could work together to, or maybe they don't need to be cured
Because they don't hate each other.
Yeah, maybe they don't need to be cured. Maybe they're fine. Maybe we can be diplomatic in the future. There's something in there we can work with. But in the end, like, nah, man, I'm going to blow myself up with a grenade.
Do you reckon they filmed that and then Will Smith didn't like it and then went on to do the alternate ending? Or the actual ending?
I like to think that Will Smith is a cool dude.
Yeah, so do I.
So I like to think that they probably tested it, and the American fans they tested it with didn't like it.
This is...
They're
yeah.
like,
That's it.
I like Americans, alright. But I feel like they were like, damn, these vampires are like terrorists, we should just blow them all to hell. They're trying to take our guns, blow them up. And that's
exactly what happened.
And that's why we got this one.
That's episode 1 of your new series.
I'm explaining bad endings. Making it all better.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm a healer.
Yeah. I imagine. I knew you had your top 5 purely because of Will Smith, but I didn't think it'd be number 1. I can't believe I thought you loved The Matrix. Every time I pick it, it just fails me.
It does. I do like The Matrix.
And you're going to pick him the next fucking top 10 and it's going to throw
all
me.
5. The Matrix. The Animatrix. Matrix 2. Matrix 3. The Matrix online role-playing game.
Matrix Reloaded. That's number 2, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is my favourite.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, you told me that. So, that is the Torrent's top 10 worst movie endings of all time.
Yes. I'm surprised that it's still going.
What? The camera?
The camera. I thought it would have stopped on us by now.
It's still going. So your number 1, I imagine.
Yes.
My number 1, Return of the Fuck.
There it is! Well, that was fun. I got one of yours, but let's. I'll go through what I
The number 1.
I got the number one. The one-liest. Mm-hmm. So, I had your 2 till 5 in no particular order. I thought you would have Indiana Jones.
No, I thought it was pretty close.
Yep. I thought you might have Matrix Revolutions.
I never was a
Kind
huge
of
fan.
grasping at straws for that.
I was never a huge fan of The Matrix.
Yeah. I thought you might have Grease.
I nearly put Grease on.
Because they fly away in the
Yeah,
car. What are you doing?
How stupid is it?
Dumb.
Seriously, that was number 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought to get your geek cred up, you might have Man of Steel.
I know.
Because he breaks Zod's back at the neck and...
Yeah, but I think...
Back of the neck? All of his neck. He breaks all of it.
I think the old Superman's got a
Where it goes around.
to bring back time.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
ridiculous.
bad too. Yeah.
So was that all? 5?
That is
plus
5.
plus the one you got.
Plus, yeah,
Number
that
one.
was 4.
Return of the Jedi.
Plus Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, Return of the Jedi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. My number 5 for you. I had number 5. Soon to 5. The Village.
Yep, that nearly made it.
Signs. I had up there.
That did make
That
it.
did make it. So I got 1. I Am Legend. So I got 2.
Oh yeah, you did.
I Am Legend.
You put signs on there
Yeah.
as well. Okay, you win.
That's because
Congratulations.
you got number 1. So
I-
that's worth 2 points.
So it's a draw.
Yeah.
So we jerk each other off.
And we do a lot. I had Batman where he kills Joker because
Oh, when
Batman's
he's
not
hanging
supposed to
from
kill
the thing.
people.
Yeah, Batman kills bitches all the time. And if you want to know more, go to my Google 5.2 things you could have learned about. That was only 4.
And the number 1, I had Matrix.
Ah, cool.
I thought you would have had Matrix Revolutions.
Yep.
So that is the Torrent, this top 10 worst movie endings of all time. Mm-hmm. That was fun.
It was good. I like it. I wouldn't want to do a worst of every week because I feel like
Gets you hot and
emotionally I
sweaty.
would be very drained.
Yeah.
But it's a good change.
It's good fun.
Yeah.
I like ranting.
I
You
like having-
unleashed on I Am Legend.
Yeah, well, don't fuck with books, man. Books are important.
So thanks for watching the Torrent, this top 10 worst movie endings of all time. If you like the video, please like it. Subscribe to the channel. You'll be updated whenever we upload a new video. It's usually Wednesday nights,
Yeah.
roughly. And we'll have to thank our sponsors, Pop Culture. Congratulations to Michael Gershwitz.
Gershwitz?
Whoever his name is. He won the $30 gift card. So if you want to enter next week, like the Facebook page, facebook.com/torrentthis, and you will find out how to win. You just got to comment on the
And there's also more on the line next week because we've also got...
the 50% gift voucher for QWERTY shirt. Now, I'm not wearing QWERTY shirts, but we'd like to thank our friends at
Yeah,
QWERTY
that is
Shirts.
unfortunate.
Yes, that's my fault. That's my fault. Michael, any final words for our viewers at home?
May the odds be ever in your favour.
Hey guys, don't forget if there's a list you want to see, you gotta tell us in the comments. And make sure you like and subscribe so you know when we do it.